Futurama sure was great, right? The entire 31st century bit still holds up super well. There are also so many jokes that even if you don't get the reference, it's still pretty funny, like this little gem.
Rosemary, have we got any type of machinery to edit tape?
Oh, you know we do!
Time for Dickie to get tricky!
The episode starts off with the Planet Express crew at a ski lodge, with them currently watching former Simpsons writer turned talk show host Conan O'Brien's head perform stand-up. The issue is that all his material is a little outdated.
Oh, people are getting pretty worried about this Y2K problem, huh?
This obviously leads to some heckling from Bender.
I'm walking to work this morning.
I doubt it!
Listen, pal, I may have lost my freakishly long legs in the War of 2012, but I've still got something you'll never have, a soul!
Yeah, unsurprisingly, right now it's past 2012 and he still has them, and on that note, Conan's right, he's 6'4" and 80% of that is leg.
This is my natural.
Later, after they've started hitting the slopes, Fry learned that since his being frozen in the 21st century, global warming ultimately got cancelled out by nuclear winter. And while Bender surely murders the peanuts due to exposure, we all learn why not everything needs to hover, like this bobsled, for example.
A little help, please.
Later, after they've all pulverized various parts of their bodies, because it's not a successful day on the slopes unless you're in traction by the end of it, Fry learns that Christmas in the future is now officially Xmas, and also what they consider an Xmas tree in this time, the palm tree.
This isn't the way Christmas is supposed to be. Blah, blah. Everything's changed.
That's not true.
But after they get back to Planet Express, Fry's still glum about how much things have changed and how everyone he ever knew is dead now. A sentiment that comes to a screeching halt when Fry learns that since Leela's an orphan and presumed to be the last of her alien species, this being before she was revealed to be an Earth mutant, you see. Meanwhile, Bender is reenacting me every year.
Xmas Eve. Another pointless day where I accomplished nothing.
Bender leaves to presumably mooch off a liquor kitchen for homeless robots, during which Fry resolves to get Leela a present to lift her spirits. There is one thing, though. He needs to get back before sundown, or else have to deal with the future's version of Santa Claus.
Back in 2801, the Friendly Robot Company built a robotic Santa to determine who'd been naughty and who'd been nice and distribute presents accordingly. Due to a programming error, Santa's standards were set too high, and he invariably judges everyone to be naughty.
Yeah, he really does bring new meaning to "you better watch out." So completely ignorant of the danger, Fry goes out to get Leela a present, eventually ending up in a pet shop, and he narrows down either $500 parrot or 500 $1 stink lizards.
Girls like swarms of lizards.
A couple on Tumblr, I assume, yes. He ends up buying the parrot, by the way. At the same time, Leela comes back after leaving, and Hermes explains to her while displaying his rum cakes, Fry hasn't come back yet from getting her a present, and realizing the danger he's in, heads out to try and save him from being murdered. And during a series of ridiculous situations that ended up on top of a clock tower, Leela ends up saving him, and the episode ends with them having a heartfelt conversation.
Merry Xmas, Leela.
Merry Xmas.
Except for one little thing. While they were having their little heartfelt conversation, Robot Santa snuck up on them and, based solely on their complete lack of concern for each other and their other coworkers, he proceeds to hunt them down. During the chase, they run into Bender, who, after mooching as much beer as he could from the liquor kitchen, got some vagrant robots together, including their robot version of Tiny Tim, Tinny Tim, to go out and start pilfering stuff.
It's humans. Shall we mug them, Robot Sir?
No, wait! I know these guys! They got nothing.
And after spotting Bender, Robot Santa is so incensed by Bender trying to deflect blame onto an orphan, he insists on adding it to his naughty list right away, allowing them to get a head start on running. Back at Planet Express, the rest of the crew is exchanging gifts, wherein both Amy and Hermes, by nature of both selling their hair to buy combs, are engaged in a three-way gift for the Magi scenario with Zoidberg, who bought both of their hair. Once Fry, Leela, Bender, and the robot bums make their way back to Planet Express, they try to seal off the chimney to prevent Santa from getting inside, but they're just a little too late.
You've all been very naughty indeed. Except you, Dr. Zoidberg. This is for you.
This tracks. He doesn't do nothing. At this point, Santa is so angry with them, he starts the countdown to blow them all to hell, with Zoidberg and his new pogo stick managing to stun them long enough to force him back into the fireplace and sealing it shut. The episode actually ends with the crew and the robot singing a Christmas carol about how dangerous Robot Santa is, with Robot Santa flying over the skies of New York, swearing vengeance upon them come next Xmas.